Hi friends, it's Morah Mushkie here. I hope you had fun with all the Brachot activities this week. We were learning a really yummy bracha, right? The bracha Borei Peri Haetz, the one for all fruit that grow on a tree. So we did a lot of Haetz activities this week with our projects, and we read a book on our Zoom class yesterday, and it was really fun to see all the friends that came and brought their Haetz snack. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a different kind of Haetz snack. Not just one fruit, but a whole bunch of fruit together. And you know what one kind of dish that's called when you mix a whole bunch of fruit together? It's called a fruit salad. Would you like to see how to make a fruit salad? All right, let me show you which fruit I have here today. I already washed this fruit. See how it's a little wet? So it's all clean. And I have my gloves on so my hands are clean. So we have a pear that grows on a tree. See the stem that was attached to the tree? And we have an apple. See that little stem in there? They cut off most of it. That was also attached to a tree, so that's also Haetz. And a little apricot. See the stem inside there? And an orange. Let's see where the stem is. Oh, they took it off. It used to be in there. And I didn't wash the orange because it has a thick peel that we got to get off. That's the first thing we got to do, actually. Let's start with our orange, okay? So if you have some fruit at home that you want to make a fruit salad with, the cool thing about a fruit salad is you could really put any fruit in. Any combination of fruit that you want to do, it'll probably be yummy. All right, let's go ahead and peel our orange. There's a few ways to do it, but I'm just going to cut off the top here and then start taking it off with my fingers. Orange peel is really nice and thick, so it comes off super easily. A lot of other fruit, if you want to peel it, you got to use a peeler. Like for an apple or a pear, you for sure got to use a peeler. And other fruits that they only have a really thin peel, you need to use a peeler. But the orange peel is really thick. See how thick that is? So it comes right off really, really easily. You know why Hashem made the orange peel so thick and some other fruit have a thinner peel? It's because the fruit inside, the flesh, the part that we could eat, this part, is really, really soft and delicate. Like if you touch it, it squishes. It's very squishy. So Hashem made a really strong peel so that would keep the fruit safe and not get eaten or damaged by animals or the weather outside when it's growing on the tree. All right, there we go. That's our orange. So now, you know what's cool about an orange? If you want to break it up into pieces, you don't have to even cut it. Look, it has its own little pockets. But we're going to break those up. We're going to take each of those pieces and we're going to cut them a little smaller because when you're making a salad, it's nice to have bite-sized pieces so that you can take a few pieces of fruit into one bite, and that makes it easier to eat. And you can taste a few flavors at once. So I'm going to slice a few at the same time. Ready, set, and go. See, here's one little piece. That will be a good size. And a few more like that, and a few more like that. All right, let's put them in. See the oranges in there? And I think we're making a small fruit salad today, so we don't need the whole orange. I'll save that for another time. So now let's do our cute little apricot. We're going to need the whole apricot because it's pretty small. So I'm taking off a little stem piece. You see that piece? Took it off from there. And remember, the apricot has a really big seed inside. So we got to slice it in half first to get out the seed. All right, have a look here. Here it is. Since this apricot is nice and ripe, the big seed inside comes right out. That was easy. Now there's an empty space in there. So now I'm going to slice it. I'm going to first slice one way, 1, 2, and then turn it the other way and slice it again. So we get nice little pieces. 1, 2. Here we go. And let's do the other half. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Do you guys like apricot? I wonder. You know, apricot is a fruit that usually comes into season. That means that's when it's ripe, only when the weather's getting warmer. So you may not have had an apricot in a really long time. You may not remember if you like it. But I think it's really yummy. And look, it's cool. It has a thin little peel that could be orange or it could be a little red or pink too. All right, now let's do the apple. I bet you guys know if you like apple because apples are a fruit that are in season for most of the year. So we get to taste them all the time. And let's have a look inside our apple. Oh, there's the core, the part that has the seeds. Let's cut that out. That's not so yummy in our fruit salad, right? Let's cut it out here. And Now let's cut some slices, and then we'll cut the slices into smaller pieces like we did with the orange. All right? And since the apple is pretty crunchy, we also want to cut carefully because it's a hard piece. We want to be careful how we push down the knife, because with the orange and the apricot, it was much softer. So the knife went right through. Here we want to be careful we don't push too hard. All right, here we go. A whole bunch of apple pieces. Plop them in. And see there, I think we could put a little more apple so that there's about the same amount of each fruit. So let's do this piece too. Our fruit salad is going to be so delicious. I wonder if you are making fruit salad in your house, I wonder which fruit you might want to put in. Maybe you want to put in a different kind of apple or pear, or a more unusual kind of fruit. Like maybe you guys have a fruit in your house like a lychee or a rambutan or a star fruit, or what else? Passion fruit, that's super yummy. Or maybe you have pomegranate. I don't know. I have just some regular kind of fruits here. The kind that it's easy to get in New York City. All right, this is what it's looking like now. It's looking really good. Let's do our pear now. It's our last fruit. All right, we're going to cut this one in half also. And we only use half of the apple and half of the orange. See, there's still half left. So I think we'll do the same with the pear because these are bigger fruits, so we don't need so much. If you're making for like your whole family, you can use lots of fruit. You can probably even need more than one apple or pear. I don't know. And you also don't need so many fruit to make a fruit salad. You just need however many you like. You can make a fruit salad with 2 fruit. That's great too. Here, do you see the seeds on the inside? Remember, when you take a seed, you can grow a new fruit tree. That's really cool. And let's cut it in half again to get out that core. The core is important because it has the seeds to grow a new fruit, but it doesn't taste so yummy to eat. Not in a salad. Sometimes people like to eat part of the core, but not the seeds part. That's not good to eat. Okay, let's get the core out. And there's a little brown bit here. I'm going to cut that off. Okay, great. And let's get the core out of this one too. And over here. And it doesn't have any brown bits, so that's good. And now we're going to do the same thing like before. Some slices. And then cut the slices, and you get little pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slices, and 1, 2, 3. That one didn't have so many pieces. All right, let's put it in. Pear, 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 pear. Pear, 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 pear. And a little more pear, a little more pear. Last one, all done. Hey, have a look. We finished cutting all of our fruit pieces. So if you want now, you can get a spoon and you can mix it. Since I'm wearing gloves, I'm just going to mix it with my hands. And you know what's cool about fruit salad? Since Hashem makes fruit so sweet, you don't need to add anything else. You don't need to add any sugar or any other things on top. It's ready just the way it is. It's ready and delicious. So let's mix it up so we can see all the fruit combined. I'm mixing it gently because some of the fruit is soft and delicate. Mix, 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 mix. Oh, one piece fell out. I'm not going to put it back in because it fell on the floor. I'm going to put it in the garbage. And let's mix a little more. It's almost all mixed together. Mix, mix, mix. Oh, this is looking really good, guys. Have a look. Do you think that's all mixed together? Yeah, I think so. Okay, yum. All right, should we take a taste of our fruit salad? You think so? All right, let me get a spoon. Hold on. Because even though I mix it with my hands, I don't want to eat it with my hands. I want to have manners. So let me get a spoon. Or you can get a fork if you'd like to eat it better with a fork. If you cut it into really tiny pieces, you can definitely eat it with a spoon. All right, let me get a spoonful that has, let me see if I can get a spoonful that has 1 piece of each of the fruit. Here's some apple and some pear. I think my spoon might need some help. Apple, pear, orange, and apricot. Here's one of each of the kinds. You see there's the apricot, apple, pear, and orange. All right, what bracha am I going to say? I bet you know. Can you say it along with me? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri haetz. Mmm. Wow. Friends, that was delicious. Thank you for helping me make this yummy, yummy fruit salad. I think I'm going to have this for a morning snack, or maybe we'll have it together with my lunch, all right? If you make some fruit salad, I hope you enjoy it too. And I hope you had fun learning this really yummy bracha, Borei Peri Haetz, all about the fruits that grow on trees. I'll see you next week for another bracha. Bye. Shabbat Shalom.